Fozzie. All right. It's Tuesday night. I am peeling some orange. Because I think it's going to dry out if I don't peel it all now. So I'll just get this happening. Huh. That's interesting. Hey, Charlie. Suave as fuck. Thank you. Okie dokie. Just about got that done. I'm going to make a little video. Old-fashioned variation, my favourite sort of thing to make. Needs a bit of more water in it. That's okay. I can fix that later. Right. Get a skewer. So you'll actually be out when it goes live tomorrow. All right. Man's got to do what a man's got to do. I mean, I'm going, actually, good Lord. Now that you mention it, I'm going into the city to catch up with the youngest. I should still be able to watch it when it goes live. Looking at fishies. I'm going to a pub in the city. All right. Now, this. It's just going to be a short one. I do this quickly. Okay, we'll get this over for the close up first. Okay. And this one will be over here. Hey, Pat, how you doing? Shenanigans happening. Right. So we shall be stirring this. Oh, I want to temper my ice. Where did I put my blowtorch? There it is. Hey, Justin and Celtic. Torch. Okay. That's all made it nice and clear. Got rid of the frost. I'm doing well, thanks, Pat. Thanks for asking. Right, where's my phone with the recipe on it? Hello. Hunter. Interesting. Okay. Let's do it. So, okay, I'm just going to use up this black flag because I got so much of it. Cherry liqueur and maraschino. Oh, that's B for banana, not C for cherry. That's C for cherry. And M for maraschino. These things are ready. 'Cause here I come now. This. All right. And orange bitters. Let's just get the orange bitters ready as well. Let's turn this on. Okay. 15 mils of cherry, 15 mils, and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can go. Oh, my soul to the company store. Okay. Dot. Got my finger for my stirring. Smells very pretty. Artificial cherry, cough syrup. Right under my nose. Okay. Over here. Now, if we go orange peel, spritz. And cherries. Nice. Zar. Und now we do a little bit of adjustments. Point that up there. A little bit more. And let's do this thing I want to do. And this thing I want to do. Come on, God damn it, that'll do. Okay. check what that looks like. Oh, this maybe needs to come over here. Maybe there. Let's stay there. Okay. Put these lids on because I'm slightly paranoid. Slightly too extremely paranoid. But I'm gonna seal them. Is that ready? Yes. Yes. G'day, cocktail lovers. This is called a Hunter, and the original version of this cocktail goes back to the early 1900s. It was really only whiskey and cherry brandy back then. It's been adapted to a more modern style of cocktail. It's obviously an old-fashioned variation that's sweetened with cherry liqueur rather than with sugar syrup. Gives it that rather dramatic color. Let's give it a taste. You get a slight cough syrup vibe because of the cherry with the alcohol, but it's not unpleasant. I don't mean that in a bad way. Now I sound like someone who's abused cough syrup in the past. Honest, I haven't, but I'm enjoying this. I'll show you how to make it. In a mixing glass, add 60 mils or 2 ounces of the whiskey of your choice, then half an ounce or 15 mils of cherry liqueur, and then just about a bar spoon or 5 mils of maraschino liqueur, rounding things out with 2 dashes of orange bitters. Add ice to the glass, stir for 20 to 25 seconds to chill and dilute the drink. I'm straining that into a rocks glass over a big chunk of sexy clear ice, garnishing with a twist of orange peel and some maraschino cherries on a skewer. It's interesting how much difference a little maraschino liqueur will make. This, like a lot of maraschino liqueurs, is clear. If it looked a bit red in the video, it's because it was washing out the jigger that the cherry liqueur had been in. But yeah, in the 1800s, early 1900s, this was a real popular number with bartenders using maraschino liqueur as a modifier to traditional recipes. It usually works quite well. A little bit goes a long way, and it's worked well in this. So I recommend you try a Hunter. Cheers. All right. One take. Feel bizarrely happy about that. Okay. Now, gotta turn some things in. Okay. Turn this off and this off. And this off. All right, let's clear the decks and I can sit down. Oh, and so I don't traumatize Oh, actually, I kind of like the way it shows off this if I do this. And I'll put this down. Oh, I think that's everything. All right. Hello, honey. All right. All right. Wait, this has gotten mirrored somehow. Kind of prefer it when it's not mirrored. There are different times I'd indulge a troll. Not in the mood tonight. Kelixor VD screaming at Catholics, Amish, and Mennonite. I love that he's got Mennonites in the mix. Well, he's a deeply troubled lad, Celtic. Okey doke. All right. Time to settle in. Oh, no, wait. Okay. Can I change this without fucking things up? Let me, these are layouts. No, wait. What's the thing saying like mirrored or not mirrored? This is really annoying. Super annoying. Display information. Add presentability to the stage. No, it's pissed me off. I can't work out where the control for it is. Damn it. Damn it, damn it. Tell a lot about a man by H.H.'s dog. The Barnaby thing was pretty funny. Down. He's a bit of a mutant, that man, honestly. Wait a sec. Just like something. I got this over here, and I just want it over here. So I don't forget where it is. It's an indicator, certainly, Justin. If someone is cruel to animals, they're probably just a cruel person. It's a combination of lighting, my hairstyle, sexy black shirt makes it a sexy evening. Just notice the shirt's really blending into the chair and everything as well because I've subdued the lighting. Well, this is never going on my favorites list, but it's not bad. I wasn't joking when I said it's a bit cough syrup reminiscent. So, Charlie, you're watching Sloan. He was talking about Barnaby was running circles on 7 and 30, trying to find ways to pull these balls. Oh, yeah. All right. So, is that some upgrade to Ethernet, Heine? 800 Gibbs or 1.6? There you go. So, like, you got to see this making coffee, laughing at Joyce do the thing, then sit down. Yeah, the sit down was pretty gosh darn weird. I don't get a lot of propositions, Celtic, I have to admit. The bleeding edge. Oh, man. All right. Well, they're always trying to make things go faster with the technology, aren't they? The latest thing. It's what they're all after. Actually, I don't mind that now. I had a couple of drips. Remind you of principal. This is the thing. Okay, this is the thing that was consistent in my life. You're talking about vice principals. It's like the principal was like a figurehead, and I guess they made policy decisions and whatnot. But the vice principal was always like the enforcer. They were the tough one. So I get what you're saying. Working with Mo's vids, who ripped it and clipped it. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty fucking funny, honestly. So, honey, that Ethernet thing's for between Ethernet ports and graphics cards. Okay. Should match it with the clip that someone shot on the phone of when he was paralytic drunk on the streets of Canberra. Just you wonder if politicians say something, realize they've just created a meme. The way Joyce acted straight after we went, oh, sorry, dog. It's like he realized, oh, my brain just switched off there, and that's going to look really weird to people. You found the sit out and found I did the better one. I used to say a lot, sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. But yeah, match it up. I'm still going. I don't know when I'm going. This is my Biscoff whiskey. Got to decide when I'm going to filter this week sometime, I think. Okay, and I've got the other things in. I keep meaning, I think it's time to take the whiskeys out of the barrels. He's like, he's releasing a pressure valve. Yeah, it's. Well, I think having to defend Pauline Hanson is a little stressful. I mean, it's not like he's a shining beacon of enlightenment. He's a piece of shit. And yeah, as I say, the host absolutely trapped him. I mean, it honestly shows he's not quite in control of his faculties. But, it's a funny old world we live in. Ooh, that's what I freaking had. I had to do a tequila taste comparison tonight. Dang it. I feel okay. It's still in my work bag. I got tequila, and I've been looking for Blanco tequila on special, and I found one today on a really good special brand I haven't had before. I need to compare it to the one I've got. I'll be back in a sec. Okay. I'm thinking I should blend these because I'll show you why. Okay. Hello, Hannah. How are you? One Nation slogan, we're not quite in control of our faculties. Okay, so this is normally like $75 a bottle, and I got it for literally half price, like $37.50 for the bottle. So good deal. But I just noticed it's only 34% ABV. Whereas the one that I had for a while, wow, that I still got a little bit off. It's 110 proof, 55%. I think I should blend them, but I'm going to do a tasting first because I'm not really a tequila expert. If you know, there's only a little bit of this one left, but it would beef up the 37% a little bit. Get a couple of tasting glasses. See if I can taste any difference between them. Cascabel. Kind of a nice bottle. I might keep it. Nice glug glug ASMR. And a little bit of the Tapatio. Oh, wait, I don't have a funnel. Dare I try to just pour it in? Who dares me? Okay, so this is a low proof one. Hannah, is it just for you Google Sacabambasis? That's a hell of a thing. Sacabamba. Sacabamba Spiz. All right. Okay, it's a fish. Oh, I know this one. Yes. It does have a weird face. So it doesn't look that remarkable, but if you get a good look at its face, it doesn't really look real. Okay. Let's get the right screen. Now I've got to it looks like it doesn't look real, honestly. It looks like it's got googly eyes stuck on the front of it. Nature is weird, yo. People in the country in his seat love him. As you say, people who like to fall asleep on a footpath, Charlie, and maybe. And it's going a list of great weird-looking animals, along with the very round bird and bearded reedling. It literally, yes, it's not even fish-shaped. It is kind of like a torpedo, and it definitely looks like someone stuck googly eyes on it. And I just got distracted and don't remember which is which of these tequilas. But I think this is the new one. Oh, they do smell a little bit different. My God, that is quite sweet. That is weirdly sweet. Ooh, it's got a nice undercurrent in the flavor though. Oh yes, Hannah, sunfish are wild. Yeah. Yeah, no, sunfish are just something else. Because they're ridiculously huge. And yeah, they'll get chunks bitten out of them and they just keep going. Okay, I can taste the higher proof in that. But this one, it's so sweet. All right, who wants to see a disaster in the making? I am going to just try and pour this in there without a funnel because I don't have a funnel handy and I can't be fucked going out and getting one. Well, no. I was just about to do it and I went, no, that's really stupid. That's really stupid. Charlie, we are Tribe tuning into the streams. All right. Just so I avoid temptation, pardon me, I'm going to excuse myself once again to get a funnel because I was really about to do something stupid. Okie dokie do. Got a funnel. So I can do this without drama now. Oh shit. Did I say without drama? I created drama just then. What a fucking idiot. I've got to clean it up. Got some toilet paper here for cleaning up messes. Ugh, what a clown. What an absolute clown. I feel very stupid having done that. Poured the tequila in faster than it was going through. Okay. So now I have another big bottle of tequila. Probably upped the proof just a little bit. Fucking hell, honestly. What a fucking drama. Hey Greg, how you doing? The penis snake is another good one. Yes, I believe I have seen that. Fish called the sarcastic Frenchit. There's lots of birds that have names that sound like they were named by someone who doesn't like birds. Like they've got aggressively negative names. Actually, I wonder if I can find them by searching on that term. Wait, what? That is so weird. Sorry, I just have to... Windows. I'm sorry, just looking at the settings on this browser, it's confusing me. Found one compromised password. What was it? Oh, yeah. Young was angry using my browser years ago. I told her about that. She's like, yeah, I don't care. Tab window, passwords, history, downloads, bookmarks, tab, extension. Zoom, vigilant crime, find. Oh, okay, I had to scroll. My bad. Search engine. You've got to be fucking kidding. So fucking weird. Anyway. Birds named by people who don't like birds. Yes, it fucking came up. A website called Twisted Sifter. So, okay, someone's got a thing from a Twitter thread. A drab seed eater, a little bustard, a ruddy pigeon, a monotonous lark, a fluffy-backed tit babbler, a diabolical nightjar, red-rumped bush tyrant, tiny sky tyrant, intermediate egret. Okay, this page is not loading very well. Well, okay, that was so much for that joke anyway. Yes, Hannah, you've derailed the spicy. Sarcastic fringe head. Oh, wow, it auto-completed, actually. Sarcastic fringe head. Oh, yeah, it's like a stonefish type of thing. Holy, what the fuck? Sorry. Pictures of it with its mouth open. What the fuck is this going on with its mouth? Jesus Christ, who the fuck evolves a mouth like that? Like, I just thought it was a normal sort of stonefish looking thing, but fuck is going on with that mouth? My God. Like, science fiction and fantasy can't come up with anything weirder than reality. You need a t-shirt that says Ollie, what the fuck? You had spaghetti so far. I had spaghetti. I had light and easy spaghetti and meatballs. It's pretty good. Like, I'm an Italian chef the same way people who do AI images are artists. Yes, and you won't be surprised to learn, Safa, we did have quite a talk about Joyce screaming at his dog. An experimental clarified cocktail that I'm not sure if I'm going to like, but I'm willing to just kind of give it a go. This was CBD. Just kind of normal. Do I like balls in my mouth? I like cherries in my mouth. Ooh, Charlie doing creamy fettuccine with creamy white wine sauce. Fancy, fancy. Aren't we fancy? Okay, that's quite interesting. Kind of made a variation on a minute, but all the flavors are coming because I used my blood lime liqueur, whiskey, blood lime liqueur, and Amaro and vermouth, and I could taste the vermouth, and I can taste the lime, and I can taste the whiskey. I like it. It's really unusual, though. Wow, the lime's really coming through. Oh well, it's good to mix things up. Like, hello, Rottweiler dude. You like chili sauce in your mouth? Some spicy sauce. Yes, that's what he means, Charlie. Safa, there is something in the mailbox. I think it's just one of the newsletters or magazines Celtic signed me up for. Okay. No, Celtic. So I think I got all these envelopes with receipts in them, but there is something that I forgot to get or couldn't be asked getting, and I suspect it's just a newsletter or a magazine. KZ Auckland, hello, how are you this fine evening? Mm. Oh, yeah, no, that is genuinely interesting. I like mixing things up, not taking the easy way out with a drink. I'm a little surprised at how much the lime's coming through in that. It's only a supporting character. So that's good to know in terms of, using it for a cocktail ingredient, the flavor really comes through. Doing good, hanging out? Well, that's what we're doing here, my friend. Just hanging out. Just chilling out. Make a couple of cocktails because it's Tuesday night. Why not start making cocktails on Tuesday night? Safa, did Dubbo have a McDonald's? Not only did it have a McDonald's, I worked in it. It wasn't the first McDonald's outside a capital city. I think Tamworth might have had one, but it was the most far-flung McDonald's at the time. Now quite small towns, if they're on a highway, might have a McDonald's. How many cocktails, Safa? I made one called a Hunter that had cherry in it. And this is a clarified cocktail. Now, I think I have something non-alcoholic after this. KZ, Nightmare. I didn't love it. I got to be honest. Yeah. One of the managers was awful, and we suspected he was a kiddie fiddler, which was very unpleasant. Nice, KZ. You having a few? But I worked in what was the big three back in the day: McDonald's, KFC, and Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut was the best place to work and had the best quality food. KFC was the worst place to work and had the worst quality food. And McDonald's was just kind of in the middle. And they've all changed so much since I worked in them. Like, Pizza Hut still had a salad bar when I worked there. No, Dubbo didn't have a Pizza Hut when I was in Dubbo. Bathurst did, though. When I was at uni, there was a Pizza Hut in Bathurst. I'm sure Dubbo has had a Pizza Hut at some point. Yeah, the first chain fast food place we had was KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Earth Wombat, you did 16 hours with KFC when 16. Did not like each other. I beat you. I did like 3 weeks before I quit. It was fucking shit. It was a shit place to work. 3 might have lasted 4 weeks. I don't know. But I was, more than a year at McDonald's and more than a year at Pizza Hut. Is it a coincidence that the place that had the best quality food was also the best place to work? I don't know. Because the place with the worst quality food was also the worst place to work. What's the junk food song Australia had? I don't know. Oh, yes, this is Junk Food Day, by the way. So just when your dad came to Australia, there was one McDonald's. Australia was a bit of a provincial backwater. Okay. And so if you asked if I had the Star Wars Mandalorian drinks, I have so many of them because they were so cheap. Do I get the green one or the purple one? That's the question. Casey, managers are often the worst. Yes, when I was looking at, is it today notable for anything? Someone declared it Junk Food Day. I think every day is Junk Food Day. So, Charlie, you reckon the Pizza Hut salad bar wouldn't be profitable these days? Nothing's profitable anymore. Ray's, you'd order fast food? I very rarely do it. Well, Safa, all these things with the days are a bit ambiguous, but one of the sites that has, what day is it today? Said today was Junk Food Day. I would just say these things are not important. COVID killed all you can eat. Right, well, dude, you're a KFC man. Just ask AI to make you look 18 in photos. It's actually really bad at it. Oh, I put in the wrong glass. needed to go in the non-alcohol glass. Safa, when I was a teenager, I was poor as fuck, and growing up, we rarely had junk food. I remember if you got like a rotisserie chicken, that was luxury. But a butterfly, you loved Pizza Hut back in the day. You had a friend had a birthday party there. Yeah, I think they did have that whole thing with birthday parties. Yep. So after the days of cheap junk food are over. Like you used to be able to get lunch for $5. They would, the cheap food menu, and they just don't do it anymore. So Justin, you've been posting pictures, I take it. Okay, well, I will say that picture on the Discord does look like you, Justin. But that's because you don't look that old anyway. When you look as old as, say, me, that AI thing fails really badly. Abigail, you found a local place does soda stream refills for $10 each. Nice. KZ, back in the day, it was hard. You can get it now to make money. Yeah, I mean, I do get stuff whenever I want to. Earth Wombat, Pizza Hut was good when it was a restaurant before Domino's made crap pizza popular. It was better back in the day. Sava, you got a youthful face also? I don't. So if you put a picture of me in it and said make me look 18, it looks nothing like me because it can't cope with how old I am. And yes, of course, is this the purple one? Of course, it's the fucking purple one. Shut up, Withenall. Of course he's the fucking farmer. Safa, when I worked at Pizza Hut, it was really quite good quality fresh food. Like we would chop up the onion and capsicum fresh. The meat was all frozen. The vegetables were fresh, and the pastry was fairly fresh. And like the pan stuff, you'd actually have to prepare, be fresh. And yes, you do actually have a fairly youthful face, Dr. Abigail. Raise, if your favorite major fast food chain isn't Nando's, you got nothing to say to you. Comparing Nando's to KFC, McDonald's, and Pizza Hut, Nando's significantly better than any of them. Not that I've had Nando's for a long time, actually. Earth Wombat, you tried a lychee martini. Would have suited a warmer night, but no, not bad at all. Okay, this is a funny thing. I rarely like lychee as a flavor, but I got these Schweppes drink when they were cheap. Coastal Fizz, summer drinks, zero sugar, lemon and lychee. I really, really like that, which is a huge surprise to me. Safa, Nando's not as good 10 years ago. Probably haven't been to Nando's in 10 years, so I don't know. Man and Buffalo, I hated working at KFC. Didn't get sick from their food. Yes, I did. Yes, no, I've told the story about getting food poisoning from KFC. That was some 10 years after I worked there. Okay, Justin is providing me with a laugh. I like a laugh. Oh, did you ask it to make your thirst pick look 18, Justin? Are you gonna dramatize the AI? Just say like, "Hey, make my thirst pick look younger." I don't know if my microphone's picking that up. I didn't actually want to share that. How to pronounce the Korean word for you? My God. Greg, you reckon Nando's was overpriced? Look, it's so long since I've had Nando's. I don't remember. So if you got called 27, a few years younger than your actual age. Yeah, well, when you're under 40, age is a bit ambiguous. Oh, man, I do love these artificially flavored and sweetened drinks. Love me some complicated chemicals that confuse my tongue and my brain and make me taste things that aren't actually there. My desk is sticky for some reason. I spilled something. I have some cleaning up to do tomorrow. But anyway, was that Earth Wombat? You best Nando's at Rockhampton, and there's a good one in Penrith. And Ray said fish and chips become expensive. Used to it was cheap. Depends on the place, but they've sort of fancified fish and chips. Justin, you took a photo of yourself with massive belly, said make you look 18, turned you into a twink, even though you're big fan. Yeah, as long as you're having fun. Safa, sugar does taste good. Artificial sugar tastes good too. Okay, so Charlie also reckons COVID's gone downhill. It's not a new webcam, Safa, it's a new laptop. It's processing it. No, it's my old webcam on the new laptop. It's processing the video better. Oh, yes, lots of weird things in the UK, though, Safa. Peas and fish and chips. Earth Wombat, the Korean barbecue buffet restaurant. Good food. The cook was a bit sus. It'd be like that. Which don't mean to find any different outside the sizing being smaller. Yeah, there you go. Well, facially, it looks like you, Justin. Ray, you reckon High Point used to have the best Nando's? Yeah, I don't. My opinions aren't as strong as everyone else's. I never really had like a favorite Nando's. Um, I just remember like AZ had such a sensitivity to chili. When like we had a YouTube meetup in Fed Square, there was one across um, the road from Fed Square. I mean, let's get a cheeky Nando's. AZ could only stay in there for about 10 minutes because there was enough of the chili in the air. He was having a reaction to it. Justin, you're going to use that picture as motivation. Yeah, you know. Oh yeah, Earth One about the ones where Korean barbecue where you cook your own. Yes. Raise Hot Wings Williamstown, the goat of chicken places. Half a chicken chips gravy. Oh, Williamstown's the other side of town to me. I mean, I used to live in Williamstown. Okay, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Oh god, it's so annoying that my freaking desk is sticky. But anyway, Charlie never had a favorite fast food shop. Didn't notice a difference shop to shop. Yeah, the franchises I don't notice a huge difference in. Whereas you'll never pay someone to cook your own food, completely defeating the point of it. Couldn't even bad review it, you'd be shitting on yourself. That's a weird question, Safa. What Melbourne suburb haven't I lived in? 99% of them? I've only lived in half a dozen suburbs. It's a very weird question. But if you look, the only areas I've lived in are the inner west and between St Kilda East and Caulfield. Hey, Fallen Dreams. How you doing? Yeah, I'm doing okay. My boss quit this week, which is unsettling because she just got offered a really good deal somewhere else. A bit unsettling because my boss is quite good, and now we wait for bated breath on is her replacement going to be any good? That's not good. What side of the city? So, like I said, I've just lived inner west and between St Kilda East and Caulfield. Yeah, that's or whoever's the interim boss, someone's got to act in the role till they actually get someone, which will probably take months. Just like, yeah, sign off on this pay rise. Okay, here's how thick I am and how perceptive one of my teammates are. Boss calls a thing with the people who have lead roles. I'm one of the people who's in a lead role, and it's like 15 minutes, and there's no short notice, no explanation of the meeting. And yeah, my teammate goes, "She's going to tell us she's quitting." I went, "What?" She said, "Yeah, no, just this short meeting with no context. She's going to tell us she's quitting." I was like, "Oh, that makes sense." It didn't occur to me at all, but as soon as you said it to me, it made sense. And sure enough, the short meeting was to tell us that she was quitting. No, Madam Butterfly didn't do the immortalized in a song by yeah, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you're cool, fuck you, I'm out of here. When you don't want to open yourself to potential legal action, but that motherfucker raped a friend of mine. But anyway. Cheery stuff. I mean, I just always laugh at these people who obsess about don't drink the sugar-free drinks. They're full of chemicals. Man, everything's fucking full of chemicals. Air's full of fucking chemicals. Rays. Someone. Oh, he's not that high profile now, but like 5 years ago, 5 to 10 years ago, he was higher profile in the Australian hip hop scene. Yeah, I know, because you'd actually know. Yeah, but one of the things famous for is putting that into a hip hop track. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you're cool, fuck you, and I'm out of here. Oh, yeah, Justin, that's the other thing to be. Yeah, I know you know who Rays. Um, uh, but yes, Justin, the potential of the Libs winning the Victorian state election is certainly enough to put the wind up you, because absolutely the first thing they're going to do is say, oh, we're going to sack half the public servants. Oh, sorry, Fun nerd picture Charlie just posted on the Discord. Two artificial life forms getting autographed photos of each other. The guy who played Rimmer in Red Dwarf and the guy who played the holographic Doctor in Star Trek. That's right. Rimmer wasn't a robot. He was a hologram, wasn't he? God, I got that wrong. But yes, they were both holograms. Just should join the feds. I don't know that the feds are any more secure. But yeah, no, my boss said she wasn't applying for any jobs. She had a profile on LinkedIn, and someone actually reached out to her on LinkedIn and basically, recruited her, headhunted her. And she even joked, which is a huge surprise because I freaking hate LinkedIn. I hate LinkedIn. I got rid of my LinkedIn profile, I don't know, 10 years ago, a long time ago, because that site is such bullshit. The spam they would send me about, oh yeah, no, your profile's great, you're doing one or another. Yeah, motherfucker, I haven't posted anything. All you're doing is highlighting how bullshit your site is. Which pic did I post yesterday that was awesome? I'm confused. Oh, on Facebook? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. There was that was from a meetup like 10 years ago. I don't know, it was a long time ago. And yeah, a lot of old YouTube faces in there. Because William was one of the people in the picture. Just when you think the feds are safe? I mean, who knows? I don't freaking know. I don't think federal labor is going to rush to cut any public sector jobs. We're still wondering about what happens with the Silver Report in Victoria, and yeah, who the fuck knows what's going to happen with the state election. The picture was taken in Birrarungma, which is parkland between Fed Square and the Yarra River, where we used to always go for YouTube meetups. Greg, you hear IT security telling you stop using LinkedIn. Hackers are getting data off it, using it to mimic people at work. Yeah, it would be a gold mine. What do they call that? OSINT, open source intelligence. Just gathering information that's public information and using it for nefarious purposes. So, Greg, I'd say your IT security people were spot on saying, yeah, don't use LinkedIn. Hackers use that for identity theft. I mean, I ditched it, like I said, just because their spam emails were shitting me up the wall. They were just talking absolute bullshit. Ray's going to point out, for my own knowledge, he's kicked off a label. Stuff came out internally, got his nose broken, ran away after appearance. Ah, yeah. Well, like I said, I had first-hand report from a friend. Fucking garbage. Just an informal freeze, but no one's being forced out. Noticed it's easing up. Fair enough. So, yes. Justin, you've got your LinkedIn set to private. How does that work? I mean, honestly, I half went like, wait, my boss got headhunted from LinkedIn? Maybe I should put a LinkedIn thing up there. Freaking cybersecurity expert and someone headhunt. Like, I assume she just got offered a really significant pay increase. Because public sector don't pay all that well. Like, I would not be even mildly surprised if it was a 50% pay increase. Because public sector don't pay all that well. I mean, I'm not complaining. I swear, like, growing up, poor white trash in Dubbo, I had a very sort of low aspirations for how much I'd earn. But I definitely ended up earning about 4 times more than I ever thought I would. Greg, you get spam emails even though you private. Well, I don't know which one you mean by spam. I mean literally LinkedIn, the company, would send me emails that were such obvious fucking lies. Like, oh yeah, you're getting great engagement. You should pay to do this. And I went, I'm getting no engagement, motherfucker, because I'm not doing anything. Suggestion. So private means you're not searchable, but you can follow people. Okay. Also, I also think like, oh, I could go on LinkedIn, maybe someone headhunt me. I really just want to serve out years until retirement, honestly. So, Greg, you meant LinkedIn spam too. Yeah, that's what I would get. It's one of these days you're going to be here saying moving, have a date, next pay, sooner rather than later. Nice. But I'm butterfly. I never heard people getting jobs from LinkedIn. Does it even work? Well, that's theoretically what it was. Oh, did you add The Mandalorian and Grogu? Okay, I'm definitely watching that this weekend. I tell you what, all this hype about friggin' the Odyssey has almost got me thinking of watching it in the cinema. I've so rarely gone to the cinema. I went to see Project Hail Mary. Previous one I saw was Dune Part 2, and I was thinking the next one I'd see was Dune Part 3. But the Odyssey's getting so hyped. Doing backrooms. Yeah, I have to do backrooms and Obsession. Yeah, it was the 3 hours. Oh my god. Like I said this to Mrs. Angry the other day. I was thinking maybe the Odyssey's worth going. 3 hours, like, no. I'll do it in parts. Yes. So if you think LinkedIn's owned by Microsoft, I mean, there's only about 3 companies in the entire world. That's one, but you saw Mandalorian at Hoyt's screens for this round screen. Yeah. I can imagine it being fun on the big screen. I just have very low motivation for going out to cinemas since COVID. Don't want to be in a room with people with recirculated air. All right. Am I going to make another cocktail? Maybe. Love Hoyt's X. I think that's how I saw Project Hail Mary. FW. Cinema's very empty. Yeah, if you don't go when something's first out. Razor's agreeing most cinemas are ghost towns. Ugh. I don't want the art form to die, but COVID really put me off. We used to go to the movies semi-regularly. But COVID really put me off. Also, we used to go to like this gold class, and it just got progressively worse. It got more expensive. And because I used to like the food offerings, and then the food offerings got more expensive and shittier at the same time. And it's just like, no, fuck this. And stopped going. Also, the place doesn't even exist anymore. The Jam Factory on Chapel Street, I don't even know if anything's in there anymore. It's a really weird, failed mini shopping mall in a heritage building on Chapel Street. And there was always that we used to go to, and they had a bar. And at one point, this bar was doing really good cocktails. So Mrs. Angry and I would go get cocktails before a movie and then go into a movie. And then they just cut way back in the bar. They stopped doing any decent cocktails and the offering got really shit. So we stopped doing that. Then we just go to the gold class and get the food. And that was good for a while. But then instead, like the food just got more expensive and more shit. And it's like, God damn it. Whereas you just go on off hours. Not the last showings or the early ones, and you get nobody there. Good point. Charlie said it before, I said it again. Back in the day, VHS with 240 lines of image quality couldn't compete with giant cinema. But yeah, home TVs, yeah. Not that I have fancy sound or a particularly big TV, but yeah, I'm happy with it. Race went to Gold Class one time, saw Sin City, free popcorn. Broke after it. Cool being able to recline. I did love the recliner seats. I love going into the cinemas that have recliner seats. But yeah, I probably will go see Dune Part 3 in the cinema because I love the sound design, and that's all the deep thing, whoa, and it just vibrates in your head. And I'm really intrigued as to how much they changed the story from the book, because Denis Villeneuve was keeping it interesting enough, staying broadly true to the book with the major plot points, but changing enough that it's like, oh, all this little stuff, I don't actually know what's going to happen. So there was always a few little surprises. So Charlie, not just talking about you, but between everyone, giant TVs, surround sound. Oh yeah, absolutely. It does definitely reduce the benefits cinemas have. Whereas I remember being the odd one in a room of like 6 for showing crime run down clothes holes, seeing rich people trying to act fancy. Nice. Do. Yes, the old THX sound thing in a giant cinema is. Do they still do that? I know it was a thing for a while. Not even sure they still do it. But yeah, they do that thing at the start of the Dune movies where there's a little quote, and I think it's the language of the navigators, the guild navigators, because it's this weird machine like, which is just kind of cool. So they don't do THX, it's all Dolby. Whereas back when they had that right in High Point Hoyts moving chairs and screen and stuff. Yeah, what do they call that one? Because some places have that one where the chairs move and you get wind and stuff. 4D or whatever? I don't know. That seems too gimmicky for me. All right. I have an idea. Should I make myself a drink? Ooh, I really have an idea now. Okay. How much of my most expensive whiskey do I have? Not much. Save that for another time. Decisions. Do the 20. And now this chocolat. Just mixing up a drink and this. And where's my Peychaud's bitters? And my absinthe. I need to get more of this. Need to get more of this absinthe. It's running out. Oh, okay. That was it. 40x, proper blast, recommended. Okay. All right, so 70s and 80s cinemas were doing old shit, but THX was saying this shit is modern. I'm not sure what it means. You went back to watching TV series Humans, 32-inch monitor, sitting back, see only 2K, enjoyed it a fair bit. I did like that series Humans, actually, about the robots. Oh, geez, that's a bit harsh. All right, I'm going to do this. Oh, that might have been a bit much, but say la vie. Say la vie. Right. Honey, yes, no, I've seen Humans. It's like about 10 years old, that show. I think there might have been an American version and a British version. I saw the British version. Oh, yeah, no, that's better. Was an interesting exploration of, but it's also doing the woo-woo magic thing of robots, AIs becoming spontaneously self-aware. So you're seeing your showgrounds over there in Perth doing outdoor cinemas. Nice. Okay, so it was 2014 to 2016. I was right, 10 years. So there was a Swedish version. Yeah, I did not see the Swedish version. I saw the British version, which I, as I said, quite liked. Because I like those things where, you explore ambiguous ideas. Oh, you know what? An outdoor cinema that I really liked was in Darwin. Oh my God, this is in the 90s. I had a holiday in Darwin and they had an outdoor cinema. So warm there. So you're just chilling out on bean bags for an open air cinema. It's really good. Yeah, you have your backyard set up, which is nice. Streaming me swearing. Get complaints from your neighbors. I feel there was there was a drive-in at Dubbo Sava. Not an outdoor cinema as such. So was that Man Butterfly? When you went to Atlanta, Georgia with your oldest nephew on a class trip, went to the Coca-Cola factory, watched a small film, had biffing chairs. That does sound like fun. Can't get blowjobs in outdoor cinemas while watching Finding Nemo. Ray's drive-ins used to be a blast growing up. I only did a couple of times. I remember being heaps fun. Oh yeah, definitely had fun at the Dubbo Drive-In. Find out that some people had at the back fence at the drive-in, it sort of put chairs, so they weren't actually in the drive-in, weren't paying to go in, but they could see it and still kind of hear the sound. Very funny. Right, you need to be on a specific island to get the blowjobs at outdoor cinema. Fair enough. SW Blacktown, West of Sydney has a drive-in owned by Event Centre. There are, up until recently, I'm not sure if they're still operational. There were 2 drive-ins in the Greater Melbourne, although one of them was right out on the Mornington Peninsula. And I'm not sure if it still runs. You can't drive so you don't have a steering wheel in the way, Charlie. Nice. Yes. Yeah, drive-ins were notoriously dens of debauchery. Like, oh my God. Well, I think the other benefit, Charlie, because you're in the passenger seat, but some of the modern cars have a thing where you can definitely just move the steering wheel out of the way, I think. Maybe, maybe not. Sorry, Charlie says, I'm the passenger now. Be a good hostess. Oh my God. I tell you what, to drive in once. Woman in the next car was louder than the movie. Oh my God. It's not what you'd call a high fidelity experience, the drive-in. One of childhood drive-in memories, sneaking. Yes, the old car boot thing. And walking past bouncy cars that were squeaking, yes. But my last drive-in movie just closed for good a year or 2 ago. Miss Drowning in Popcorn. That wasn't really a thing in Australia. The drowning the popcorn in butter or butter simulacrum. But yeah, sneaking in the boot, that was a thing. Chelsea was pretty good. Had it so the radio. Yes, that was a latter day improvement, transmitting the sound on the FM band. The Dubbo drive-in was the old school one with the shitty tinny speaker you parked next to, and you wound your window down and got the speaker and brought it in, wound the window back up to hold the speaker up. That was the original Dubbo drive-in, the real shitty sound. But yes, it was quite a while ago. Drive-in switched to transmitting the sound on FM, and so it sounded much better in cars. Whereas you didn't have many options either. Chocolate popcorn, drinks, yeah. Terrible ice cream cone. I mean, America's always been eons ahead of us with snacks. Like my first big trip to the States, I was just like, every convenience store I go past, I have to go in and I have to just get something that you can't get in Australia. And it might be a drink, it might be a flavor of chips, it might be a confectionery. But it'd just be like, oh, look, it's a convenience store. I'm going in there and I'm going to get something fucking weird. Like I was had a drive back from San Francisco to LA with Corey, Mr. Safety, one time. We stopped at a petrol station when to get stuff, and they had a drink container that was like, I don't know, 2 liters, like the fucking size of a KFC bucket. It was just stupid big. And I got that and filled it up. And I got in the car and Corey's like, are you really thirsty? And I went, no, I just got this because you can't get this in Australia. This is off the hook. Whereas you remember, oh yes, Monster. And that was like That was such a big can, though. That was like a 1 liter can of Monster. I made a video where I had the 1 liter can, just absurdly big, of energy drink, and I think it was a chocolate dipped Twinkie. Just ridiculous. Okay, I gotta find it actually. Let me do this. Oh, how would I search on this? Let me see. BFC. Okay, that's really the BFC. Big fucking can. Let me friggin' share this. I'll just change this up to make it as big as possible. And let's do this.
G'day, viewers. I think I look tired. I'm looking in the viewfinder and I think I look tired. Breakfast of Champions time. I am having, this is a white chocolate covered Twinkie, which we got at a place called, appropriately enough, It's Sugar. This is a giant can of Monster. For Australians, this is basically a litre, and it cost me $4, about the same price as you charge for a Rockstar can in Australia. Flavor-wise, this is okay. It's quite nice, actually. Because I don't like some of the flavors of Rockstar and Red Bull and all that stuff, but this is okay. Oh yeah, I'll show you the BFC. Video game fans will know what that's saying about the can. It is indeed a big fucking can. That is indeed concentrated sugar. It's not bad. Wow. Twinkies are actually better without chocolate coating. It's kind of fun to have something so decadent, but they're nice without it. It's too sweet. There's some chips. Real Breakfast of Champions. To break the sweetness, so I can keep drinking the drink. Okay, I don't think I'm asleep anymore. I'm not asleep anymore. This work! I'm not asleep anymore. Now I know how Fred does it. I swear, if this is how Fred does it, he's going to be dead before he's 25. Do that more than once in your life and it will kill you. Oh, by the way, people want to know occasionally, what's on this shirt? Let's go closer. It's gums. It's a repeated pattern of hand gums. And when you go out, it looks all abstracted because I'm OG, man. OG! Oh my god, this is fucking great!
And then I died. My heart exploded. Oh my god. That's so fucking ridiculous. Actually, showing video made me think I do have... I could preview my cocktail video. Wait. Oh, no, I think I know what I'm doing. Sorry, I'm just trying to work something out. Let me work this out. Oh, yeah, this is it. Oh. I'll Like Widow, waking from a coma. I was really tired, and I woke up and just got ridiculous shit. But this is a bit more subdued. But I'm pretty happy with how this. Wait a sec. What am I doing? I'm not even sharing the screen. For God's sake. Share screen. Godfather. Okay. Oh wow, this is acting so fucking weird now. Oh, this acts so... Oh, I'm so fucking confused. Okay, this just started acting really weird to me, and I don't even know... oh god, I don't know what's happening. Am I not on the fucking screen at the moment? Oh, I'm so fucking confused now. It's done something to me. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. StreamYard was just doing something really fucking weird to me. And you're right. No, Windows. It was more StreamYard being weird, the thing. But just for fun, because I've got time, I'm going to preview this video because I can. This one. All right, let's do this.
G'day, cocktail lovers. This week I'm putting another cocktail I really like in the book. This is a little something I came up with that combines elements of two easy to make and well-known cocktails. It's still easy to make, but it combines some of these elements in a way I've never seen before. That's right, my conceit is so much that again this week I'm putting something alongside some of the best cocktail recipes in the world that I came up with all on my own. This video isn't all about feeding my ego. I want to put this out to really encourage people to experiment. When you're making cocktails at home, it can be a little bit scary to go beyond published cocktail recipes. Honestly, I find it to be a lot of fun. And as you do it more, you get more confident and you're far more likely to come up with something that's your own little twist on something that you really like. In my case, a simple bit of riffing came up with something new that I really enjoy. And look, obviously, if you have actually seen this combination published somewhere before, you can tell me about it in the comments. If you're really, really mean and want to hurt my feelings and stop me from feeling special. I don't even remember what I was really doing or aiming for when I came up with this. My thought process was something like, what if you made a Godfather but combined some of the key elements of a Sazerac, namely absinthe and Peychaud's bitters. My headspace was more about, do something with a Godfather rather than do something with a Sazerac. And you will see what I ended up with is a bigger departure from a Godfather than it is from a Sazerac, because I was thinking about Godfather first up. That's what I've followed through in the naming of this. I'll let you in on a little secret. I'm actually not that fond of the Godfather as a cocktail. Sazerac, on the other hand, one of my all-time favorites. So it's not that surprising to me in retrospect when I went to liven up a Godfather, I looked to the Sazerac. And given I'm declaring this is my own thing, I get to name it. I was playing with various names. I was starting with the idea of something simple, just calling it a New Orleans Godfather or a Creole Godfather. But then I remember there is a character in New Orleans traditions that has father-like in the name. So I'm naming this after Papa Legba.
Cultural appropriation!
Don't judge me too harshly. I first made this with whiskey, but in the spirit of a Sazerac, which some people make with whiskey, some people make with brandy, I also experimented with brandy. That was also fantastic. But you know what I haven't made it with yet? This is a special spirit from a local distiller, Starward. They call it co-ferment because it actually essentially combines the element of brandy and whiskey into one spirit. I'm going to read their description of the process. It's made by co-fermenting freshly crushed Shiraz grape juice and malted barley wash. So that's the starting point of brandy and the starting point of whiskey. And then the blend is matured in Australian red wine barrels. And they've got this great little slogan for it. It's very poetic, I think. Equal parts grape, equal parts malt. Something entirely its own. I'm really looking forward to trying this with the co-ferment, so I'll show you how to make it. In a mixing glass, put 60 mils or 2 ounces of the spirit of your choice, then half an ounce or 15 mils of amaretto, then 3 dashes of absinthe, and 4 dashes of Peychaud's bitters. Add ice to the glass, stir that for 20 to 25 seconds to chill and dilute the drink, and I'm straining that into a rocks glass over a big chunk of sexy clear ice, garnishing it with a piece of orange peel and some maraschino cherries on a skewer. I've had a whiskey Papa Legba, I've had a brandy Papa Legba, now I'm having the co-ferment Papa Legba. Let's see. This works as well as I thought it would, which is fan-bloody-tastic, honestly. Like I said, I'm not that fond of the Godfather, just the whiskey and the amaretto. I don't hate it, but I'm not that fond. But livening it up with absinthe and the Peychaud's bitters really works. So I'm recommending, once again, you try experiments yourself as well, particularly if there's like, oh, there's 2 different drinks and I like this aspect of this one and I like this aspect of this one. Could I blend them? Look, give it a go. Maybe it doesn't work, maybe it's not fantastic, but every now and then you will get something that's fantastic. I'm going to vouch for this one, the Papa Legba. Definitely give it a go. And I also hope you come back and see me for the next cocktails, whether it's a classic or an invention. Who can tell? Life's full of surprises. But I'm going to enjoy this. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Hope to see you again soon. Until I do, cheers.
Okay. Where we got to stop sharing. Stop sharing. There we are. I think I need to change my artwork. Piece of Abigail's work. Oh, Dr. Abigail, I love centering the book in things because it's such a beautiful piece of work. Like the paper's so nice, the binding, the 3D printing stuff you put on it. It's just being a little memoir. Actually, I'm thinking of doing another series. Sorry, just okay. You're very excited about something you posted to Discord. What was it? Johnny Depp's dog's call for Barnaby Joyce to be euthanized. That's a callback. I do like that. That's a good callback. So, okay, because I arbitrarily got this because I just saw it on the website, the Book Grocer. Melbourne cocktails. I want to go through this and see if there's ones I like enough to put on. The Gold Rush and the 6 o'clock Swill, Melbourne's Laneway Culture, Melbourne's Prodigal Sons, Sam Ross. How to drink. Okay, how to drink like a Melburnian. Truly experience Melbourne's cocktail culture. It's important to know how to drink like a local. Start by exploring the city's historic arcades and art-filled laneways. Perfect way to experience both Melbourne and enjoy its thriving bar scene. Then admire the city skyline from its remarkable array of rooftop bars and terraces, which have proliferated since smoking was banned in venues in 2007. Why is there a topless pic of Justin's just sending us thirst traps, honestly. Earthland tried mulled wine at Sydney's Bastille Day. First half was okay. I don't hate mulled wine. I tend to do mulled cider. Setting up a Melbourne home bar. If you want to bring the flavors of Melbourne's cocktail culture to your own home, it's important to know how to set up and stock your bar. Let's get to the fun stuff. This is the equipment you need. Chopping board. Okay, it's telling you actually that's handy. The appliances. Spirit starter kit. Looking to stock your shelves with ingredients, recommend starting with those needed to make classic cocktails, like a martini, Manhattan Old Fashioned, Negroni, branching out from there. And that's pretty good advice. Okay, but the actual Melbourne cocktails. Madam, I thought I'd get out of bed. Raise, when you look down at the book, you have a perfect toothbrush mustache. Oh, it's because it is a little bit, it's darker here than at the edges. Yes. So Marco Polo from Bianchetto, Cotton Road Q. Lemon myrtle gin, yuzu, aperitif, grapefruit bitters. What is Gazotto Cortez? Okay, I'm probably not going to make that the Marco Polo because I don't have it. I've never heard of the bar. Spicy watermelon margarita, Morris House in Exhibition Street. Doesn't exist anymore, I think. Yeah, I don't like Tabasco. I'm probably not going to do that. Havana Nights. Coconut fat wash rum, which I have. Mac by Brookies. Lemon juice. Oh, man, I have that. The Ghost of the bar was called The Ghost of Alfred Felton on the Esplanade in St Kilda. I don't think it's there anymore. Ghost of Alfred Felton, located inside one of Melbourne's. Oh, that was in the Esplanade. Okay. Oh, he's got a whole thing with a whipped cream gun. I don't have that. But I have my own coconut fat washed rum. Probably don't want to do that. Prima Ballerina. Gin, cranberry, lemon juice, pineapple shrub, rhubarb bitters. So you've got to decide which one of these ones catch my fancy and see if I like them enough. The Cherub, most of these places aren't around anymore. State of Grace on King Street. I only see vodka and sham. Like, yeah, fuck no. That's basic bitch stuff. Hayden Scott Lambert's at Above Board, which is a pretty big one. Okay. This is an Above Board special. Smith Street, Collingwood. Amaro Montenegro, lime juice, marinade, dash of absinthe. I mean, I'd fucking try that. HSL Specials, the cornerstone of Above Board's cocktail list. Gets the name from owner, head bartender Hayden Scott Lambert. The HSL special. And I'd certainly be willing to try. I could work my. Oh yeah, the Japanese slipper was fucking popularized in Melbourne. Created in Melbourne in 1984 by Frenchman Jean-Paul Bourguignon, working at a bar called Beer. Yes, the Japanese slipper is an Australian cocktail invented by a Frenchman at an Italian restaurant. Sneaky Link, another Above Board one. Gin. Vermouth. Lemon juice. Mistel. Campari. Finalist in the Rhubarb Aperitif brand Ruby Mistel's cocktail. There you go. An Oath Keeper from Molly Rose in Collingwood. Fat washed bay leaf olive oil vodka. Well, fuck that. I'd probably use Four Pillars olive gin. Cokie Americano dry vermouth. God, they've got all these fancy things like make fucking hop tincture. Hop tincture. So 40 grams of macerated hops in high alcohol spirit under a CO2 blanket. Filter out the hops and let the tincture settle for 24 hours. Keep the tincture in a spirit. See, that's too fancy for me. I agree, Earth One, but how multicultural is that cocktail? Invented in Australia by an Italian working in by a Frenchman working in an Italian restaurant, calling it the Japanese slipper. Vermouth, bit of curacao. Now, see, that's not my type of drink. Mill Place Merchants. Okay, Mill Place. These guys, they do traditional ones really well. I actually had their La Louisiane quite recently. Whiskey, vermouth, Benedictine, absinthe, Peychaud's bitters. It's really nice. Veluda, Pincho Disco, and a lot of them are in Collingwood. Chili-infused tequila, which I've got. What the fuck is Tempranillo? Pincho Disco, Latin American food with cocktails. Fusion, elevated dining experience, energetic, raucous bar, creates an atmosphere, encourages customers to make night of it. Okay, so this is clarified, a milk punch cocktail. Aftershave sipper for the bar staff. They recommend it to their favorite guests. Smooth and silky with a prickle of chili. So, what the fuck is Tempranillo? Apricot brandy, blackberry syrup, milk. I've got chili-infused tequila. Don't know what the fuck Tempranillo is, though. Never heard of it. And some fruity stuff. I mean, I could make that. Or my version of it, honestly. Matt Ambler at Rossi Bar. What's he got? Doro Fizz. Limoncello. Vodka. Lemon juice. Simple syrup. Wonder foam. Limonata. Forget that. Filippo Ricci. Gastronomica Italia. Oh, this one's just called the St. Kilda. Tequila, lime juice, watermelon shrub, and grapefruit soda. Beauty and the Beast. See, most of these places I'm pretty sure don't exist anymore. Vodka, raspberry vodka, lemon juice, strawberry puree. Yeah, no. Union Electric is still around. They drink the Lola. Gin, cream of coconut, lemon juice, curacao, and ginger. My God. That's interesting. Gin and cream of coconut. Curacao, but ginger. My God. Hemingway Daiquiri, rum, grapefruit juice, grapefruit syrup. I'm going to have to explore this a bit more. Do I want to relive any famous Melbourne cocktails? Oof. So what did you put on the Discord, Charlie? I'm missing something. I don't know. I think you did something that's not working for me. It's like saying it's a video, but it's not playing anything. So did you use an AI? Yeah, I don't know. It's not working for me, Charlie. That's all I'm gonna say. What's the time? 9:49. I've got Ray's putting stuff on the Discord as well. Okay. What's happening? All sorts of crazy shit happening on the Discord. Oh, a Simpsonified me. Sorry, I'm going to share this because it did make me laugh. Richard, a Simpsonified version of me. Sorry. Oh dear. That does make me laugh, that one. All that goes to show is I'm okay. So, Charlie, whatever you did on that picture of Justin, it's not fucking doing anything when I look at it. Oh, whatever. Make it talk. Yes. That just gave me a bit of a giggle, that one. Okay, something weird is happening because, Charlie, you're posting that thing of me with the blue tongue. I don't know. Maybe I'll get to look at it tomorrow. It'll work on my desktop computer. It's not playing any. It's just like a still image, and I don't know why. Look, I'll show you. Like, if I share the screen. So if I do this, but it's obviously meant to play something, and it's just not playing. And the same as the one of Justin's not doing anything. So I don't know what that's about. The photo made you pregnant. Nice. Yeah, so I don't know what's going wrongsies there, but something's going wrongsies. Maybe it'll work on my desktop. But for whatever reason, it's not friggin' working on this laptop. Yeah, the 00000 time bars. It's just not playing anything. And I don't know why. Don't know what that's about. Seemed like it was working for Justin because you got a laugh out of Justin. Is that right? Okay, be the intro of the next Laserdiscs. Actually, look, does it work on my fucking phone? Might even do that. Let's have a look. I'm just gonna have a look. I don't want notifications. Fuck off. Yeah, no, it's working. It's working on my mobile. I have no idea why it's not working on the laptop. It is working on my mobile though. See, why did you do that? So that works. And it's, where are we? The one of Justin. So that's weird. Working on my mobile, not working on my laptop. Blue waffle, do you think, Rays? It was, I think it was the twisties that made your tongue go blue. From memory, that goes back a ways, because that was months ago. Like, you see how long my hair was. My hair hasn't been that long in ages. And I just got it cut yesterday. Yeah, no, I know what the source picture was, Justin. Charlie's made you cramp up tonight with the craziness. I know. It is really quite fascinating. There are a lot of ideological and philosophical problems with AI generated imagery and video and whatnot, but it is super fascinating, that whole converting a still image to a moving image. Oh, it's a weird fucking world we live in, basically. Charlie's the AWE to autism. I'm not even completely sure what that means. Okay. Now I'm working on this idea, like, I don't know if you've noticed, I've been doing a short video every stream. I only post 2 a week to YouTube, but I stopped making them for a few weeks. And so I was the autism. Oh, dude, see, you're too fucking subtle. You make a subtle, witty play on words, poof, straight over my head. Ugh. So yeah, I actually stopped making the short videos for a while, so I got behind. There was the thing where I was 3 months ahead. Currently, on the longer videos, I'm 2 months ahead. I need to catch up with the short videos. But this idea has formed into my head. If I get back to the point where I'm 3 months ahead, I was thinking I might. This is just a completely arbitrary thing, and I may or may not do it. I might not drink alcohol for a month. Apart from date night, I'm still going to do cocktails on date night. But then we get to the whole thing, live streams, can I stand you people if I'm not drinking? I don't know. I may or may not do that. We'll see. SW Koala let you work out images of a Dedrill and wombat, but refused to process the koala. That was offensive. Okay. I just got more Discord beeps. What else is getting added to Discord? Oh. Okay. This is Copilot censored Earth wombat with this picture. Australian Street Food Festival. Wouldn't put a koala there. Put a wombat and a kangaroo, but wouldn't put a koala. Okay. Yummy. Oh dear. Bye, Madam Butterfly. I'm going to bed too. I know I breached you dry July. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it, but it's an idea that's just popped into my head, and the last couple of days, I get way ahead with the cocktail videos. Or maybe just not drink alcohol for a month, but we'll see. Because a day off's fine, Charlie. Broadly, taking the break is good. We'll see. It's an idea that's in my head. I don't know really for sure if I'm really going to do it, but we'll see. As if a go sober breathalyzers globally will stop being thrown at the wall and stomped. So that was my joke, Safa. Can I stand you people if I'm not drinking? Look, I can talk non-stop if I'm not drinking alcohol. Man, I fucking like that though. See, my downfall is I like the taste of 90% of the alcoholic drinks I make. But I've got a huge fucking selection of non-alcoholic beverages. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't need to be drunk to maintain a stream, Charlie. You're right. Yeah, I just thought I'd float that. It would probably... It'll take me a month to get ahead with the videos. Right, I know you don't mean it like that, but it's kind of insulting to say something playing safe food. Yeah. All right. Eating a cherry because I'm going to bed. Not drink. Honestly, that's one of the things I'm thinking of, Carly. If I don't drink cocktails for a month, how much weight would I lose? Oh my god, I love those cherries so fucking much now. Oh my god, they're good. Fucking love them. Yum. All right. Y'all take care. I'm going sleepy bobos now. Should be back on Thursday night. Might have some stories to tell. Going into the city tomorrow night with the young'uns. We'll see what's what. But I'll almost certainly be back on Thursday night. Ooh, Rays with the workout ideas. Planks or push-ups. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's just an idea at this point. But I'm going to head off, so you'll take care. I'll see you another time. Bye for now. Bye.
You are totally